happening?
Oh,
You all right?
hi. Yeah, my apologies for coming so late. I've been in the center of London today.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. How was
Yeah,
London? How was the event?
it was really
Really?
good. Yeah,
Nice.
I don't know if you know the details. It was a networking event for entrepreneurs, and
Nice.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's always good to spend time with like-minded people, bounce a few ideas. So it was definitely a day well spent.
Yeah.
And I was also able to have a little chat with David DaCosta as well on the way
Oh
back.
really?
So
That's
yeah,
amazing.
and that's why I'm late.
Nah,
So
that's cool,
yeah,
man. You never late. Everything is divine timing. You're on perfect timing. It's
yeah,
amazing. But yeah, how was the net? Like, did you meet any people on there? Like, did you connect any of the dots?
yeah. It was really interesting because literally everyone I spoke to when I mentioned the business that we're in, the
Yeah.
travel business, they were all very receptive and keen to know more.
Mhm.
Obviously, I wasn't there to say too much because it was an event with speakers, etc. So
Amazing.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to, I didn't want to steal their thunder too much. But yeah, it was really good.
We got our DJ here as well. DJ Tyson CT. What's up? What's good? What's good? That's
Welcome,
obviously
everyone.
that's a woman that will be playing the event in on the 29th. So just showing some
All
love.
right,
Yeah, we
nice.
got
Okay.
Renee as well on there. We got a few people. We got a few people on there. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the 29th. Let's have a little chat about the 29th though. Like what
Yeah.
should people expect for people who's coming?
Well, I'm going to interview you.
Yeah?
So, because we've hosted a few of these now, but we haven't really spoken too much about ourselves. And yeah, well, who are you? Tell me a bit about yourself.
You introduce me, right? For those of you that's new
Yes.
on here, I'm Devon Stewart. I literally come from humble beginnings. I'm originally from a beautiful island called Grenada. Yeah, so I came literally in the UK at the age of 18. Yeah, 18. And the reason for that is because of I've grown up with a single mom of 8 siblings. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the easiest, growing up as a single mom.
Yeah.
Um with 8 siblings. Like in terms of like money, that was like a little problem in the sense like my mom didn't have a job, and the only way we could have make ends meet was her going to her garden and picking up like obviously the nutmeg and cocoa. That's our main obviously form of income. And yeah,
Mm.
I struggled for a bit, and then me growing up, I had to obviously mature really quick in the sense like I needed to fend for myself. Because I remember like after school, I used to go around the village looking for food and stuff like that, you know. Also, I used to try to find work around the area. So if anybody want to get the yard sweep, I used to go there, sweep the yard, and I get a little fiver. Those little stuff. I used to like, yeah, hustle in the sense, man, to make ends meet. So that's a little bit of the starting. And then I decided like obviously I needed something different in the sense like I was in college studying business management and accounting. But while I found that like my mom was literally spending all her money and the rest of my sibling was struggling in a sense. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna put my mom in that situation. So what I
Yeah.
did, I heard about the military. So I've been doing some research and stuff like that. And I was looking into the American Army, the British Army, and yeah, and I've been praying for like something, and then obviously the universe answered me, and then I think it was a month after there was a advertisement saying that they're looking for recruits to join the British military. So I got the application signed up, and yeah, I got through the military. Did 7 years in the military, and that was really good in the sense like the reason why I joined the military was like I was something for me to get to the next level, in the
Yeah.
sense like it was a stepping stone. So I joined the military, did as much years as I can to be able to get like my passport, my residency for the UK, so I could go and fulfill my passion, if you know what I mean. So I did 7 years. There are the ups and downs like most places, not everything is smooth road running. I had a lot of ups and downs in terms of like, struggling in certain area, obviously the culture difference and stuff like that. But that being said, I enjoyed it. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of discipline and a structure, and yeah, I learned a lot about myself. And I did
Mm.
that, and then I left the military, and I decided like I needed something a little bit different because I'm
Ah,
quite good in my hands. So I
before
decided
we
to
go
look.
to the next point, if I can just really interrupt. So you had something of a tough childhood. Do you think that in some ways that prepared you for military life?
Of course, yeah. So everything that happened in obviously my life, I always say it happened for a reason, innit? I believe in that,
Mm.
and I think like that was obviously God trying to test me in the sense like I needed to go through that to be able to grow into the person I am today.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm grateful for every experience I had growing up in terms of like, what my mom been through, what I've been through, and stuff like that. And yeah, that gave me the resiliency and the discipline to keep moving forward. Because if you guys obviously know the military is not the easiest place, to
Mm.
go through and stuff like that. You had a lot of obstacles you need to go through, but you need to have that mental fortitude to be able to overcome those challenges. And I thought my childhood definitely helped me out in that, yeah, in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with us having a bit of a limited time, I just wanted to leapfrog over a few things because you were mentioning earlier about something that's happening on the 29th of this month. Do you want to give me a little bit of a picture of what's happening then?
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, the 2029 is for people that want something more. Like as you know, most people they have a job, which obviously help them pay the bill. But if you're looking for something to be able to build a fortune, the event on the 29th is something that's gonna help you to build a fortune. In the sense like you got a lot of value, in one event in the sense. So we got some I would like to call them guru because they're expert in their area. So we got a couple of marketing expert, we got a couple of motivational speakers there as well. We got people in the travel industry. So anybody want to start their business, yeah, there are people there that are gonna help them to guide them in the right area or the right
Yeah.
direction to get them up and running if they want to start their business. But yeah, this event is something you don't want to miss, guys, because we're gonna start at 2 and we're gonna finish at 6. So we got 4 hours of value. So I would advise anybody looking here, just bring your notepad, pen, and just come in like the right attitude to get information. Because if you come in that mindset in terms of to get information, that's what you're gonna get. So
Mm.
yeah, it's gonna be a good event. And after the event, we have like like a catch up after party, and we got a couple of artists there doing their showing off their skills. Some of
Yeah.
them is in the business, some of them are not. We got a couple of DJs as well. The best in the best gonna be there. So yeah, it's just gonna be a jam-packed event. You got 2 events for the price of one. So it's just a fiver because the goal is not to make money for this event. The goal is just to give value and just help edify people to get them to the next level. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm excited. It's gonna be big. I've been manifesting that for a minute right now. I know that it's coming true. I just feel like I'm pinching myself right now, feeling like wow, this is crazy. Like the way obviously, the law of attraction work or the universe work, and I realize
Mm.
when you actually put in the work in terms of like having the intention written down and just applying pressure. When I say applying pressure, like applying action towards your vision,
Mm.
definitely stuff is gonna happen. And as I was telling my friends before, like public speaking is something I'm really passionate about. That's something I definitely wanted to get in. Growing up, I saw like been in the military, so I listened to a lot of Tony Roberts, a couple of those speakers, and I was like, wow, like it was your screen.
Yeah, yeah, your screen just froze just there. Yeah, I just want to mention something because you were talking about how this is great value, and I wanted to second that because one thing I love this thing about this thing that you're organising is you don't have to be part of this travel business that we're in to gain value from this event. One thing that I've learned over the years, and one of the things that's made me so attached to this particular business is, and one thing that I've noticed is that certain principles are universal. So long as you have an entrepreneurial spirit, you're definitely going to gain value from this. So some of there's so many what's that thing? So many cross transferable skills. So long as you're entrepreneurial, you're going to get massive value from this. Like you said, there's some speakers that they really know what they're talking about, and it would be of great benefit to anyone who comes. Plus, it's going to be a lot of fun as well, and I love that. So, hats off to you for making this possible.
Yeah, but yeah, and also as well, like it doesn't matter of like in terms of like expertise, you can learn from anybody as well. Like you can learn from a kid. So I always have the intention of a student. I always tell somebody like it doesn't matter, like you could be a guru or you could still learn from somebody unfortunate or somebody less than you. So always come with the attitude of gratitude and just be able to be transparent and just take as much information in as possible. But yeah, it's gonna be excited. I can't wait. And yeah, for those of you that haven't got your ticket yet, I would definitely advise you to get your ticket right now, because I think right now everybody's like obviously looking for something to do in terms of like for the future, and this is the event you want to definitely chime into. We got a link if you guys want more information. We got a link for a Bright event, so you can go grab your ticket for the event. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's make it happen. I'm excited.
Yeah. No, me too. No, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, and tickets are limited, so yeah, it's best to take advantage and get your place secured. So linked with this, like I said, I've known you for a little while now. I see how highly motivated you are. So I'm going to ask a question that we normally ask to the guests of our podcast. So, what is your vision and what is your goal? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? 5 years from now?
Wow, that's a good question. In terms of like see myself, that's a question I always like a bit reluctant to answer, because I know when I get to 5 years, I go have a next goal and I want to see myself for the next 5 years. But in terms of like a goal or intention, I could see myself like as I said, motivational speaking. I'm speaking all over the world, traveling around the world, impacting lives, hundreds of thousands of lives around the world. That's something I've been manifesting for a minute right now, and also something I could see myself doing, because part of my routine, I actually visualize myself like speaking to thousands of people, just getting into the feeling, because anything in life you have to start with a thought, with imagination. So you need to obviously see it in your mind, which is in the tunnel, before you can manifest in the physical. So that's something I'm excited about. And in the next 5 years, we'll see what happens. But I'm excited for 5 years though. It's gonna be something. A movie. It's gonna be a movie, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And is there something that what inspired you to want to take this particular path?
Wow, that's a great question. So what inspired me? Just I had a strong why. To be fair, I got 2 beautiful daughters, and me growing up, like obviously for what I've been through as obviously see my sibling going through a ball. So my mom, obviously as a single mom, to see what she been through for her kid, like it's just crazy what she did for herself. Like she created a future for us. She built her own house, and if a woman could do that, I think like I could do more than that. So I want to be able to secure obviously my kids' financial future, also to create a future for them, and I want them to see me as somebody that like I didn't waste my time on this earth. I came on this earth and I decided to pull through, put my foot down on the gas and just keep moving instead of just waiting for the government or something else to happen. I needed to make something to happen for myself. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate, because I know for things to change, I need to change. So I decided like, okay, enough is enough. Devon, let's go. Let's get it working. And let's apply pressure and just keep focused on the vision. And every day, just keep moving. And then eventually, we're gonna get there. Eventually.
Yeah. you just put something in my mind, because you said that you want to do better than your mum, and it's one of those funny things in life where parents want their kids to do better than them. They yes, do better than me, surpass me.
Come
So,
on.
and it's funny, but I'm making a kind of a link in terms of how our business works as well, because of the way it's structured. Yeah. It's structured in a way that you actually want to you want other people to prosper. So there's a mindset of abundance. So you're not thinking I'm in competition with this person. The way that it's structured, when you introduce someone to this opportunity to change their life, you're actually happy for them to prosper. And if they do better than you, that's actually a bonus as well. So
it's a win-win.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win. So it's it brings out the best in everyone, and we're fortunate to be in a business where it's it just brings out the best in people. Definitely. We've got an amazing team, amazing mentors, and I'm very excited about what the potential it has and what it would do for our futures.
Exactly.
So and sorry, carry on. Yeah, you were going to say something.
Shout out a couple of the guests in there. We got Kimo all the way from Grenada. He's in the States right now, but that's somebody else I grew up with. We got Elizabeth on here as well. For everybody on here, I just want to say I appreciate you guys listening and showing us the love. So humble, guys. But yeah, every Wednesday we here 8 p.m. So if you guys want to tune in, we normally get different guests. Yeah, just literally having a conversation in terms of getting their mind thoughts out to the universe, and let's get manifesting, guys. We are creators, right? We as humans, we are creators. Yeah, don't limit ourselves. A lot of us, we limit ourselves and keep ourselves in a bubble. But guys, we are gods among gods, man. Come on, we need to believe in ourselves. That's one thing I realized. Before, in terms of coming on Instagram and doing a live, that's something I was like, oh my god. But look at that, I'm doing it right now. I'm not even I'm not fluttering anything. You know what I'm saying? This is normal. But 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I wouldn't see myself doing that. But you see, that's the question you ask me. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I might say myself right now, my present self might be thinking, oh, that's where I see myself. But when I get to my next 2 years, I might have a different objective, or my actions gonna manifest something different. So always have a goal, guys, but you never know. Your action could surpass your goal. But I'm so humble for today, guys. I'm excited for everyone that's tuning in. And we'll take it here. I know you got stuff to do, Albert, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. And once again, my apologies for being late. See, when you're late, you're slightly, look at that. I should have turned on the light earlier. And but anyway, yeah, that's part of what makes life interesting. Yeah. So thanks for your patience. Thanks for waiting. And I look forward to our next chat next week. And talk to you. And thanks to all the guests as well.
Definitely.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.